Wonderful stadium here in Paris. Martin Tyler here with Alan Smith alongside me. This is the Cup round of 16. What a game this should be, Alan.
Yeah, the quarter-finals beckoning, and two teams that have produced some good football so far in this competition. I don't see why it should stop now.
Well, the amount of money that's been spent on Neymar in his career tells you what a talent he is, and we're delighted to be watching him today, Alan, aren't we?
Yeah, and he's achieved great consistency in a way that I think many people doubted he might be able to do.
Paris Saint-Germain made one change. Keylor Navas in goal. Marquinhos starts with Thiago Silva as the centre-backs. Pablo Sarabia starts with Marco Verratti in the middle. And Kylian Mbappe plays up with Mauro Icardi. And this is today's lineup for the visiting team. Probably one of the two front men will slip behind the other and augment the midfield when required.
I think so. If they start getting overloaded in the middle of the park, that's always an option for this manager, who does like to fill his midfield.
Well, we've waited for the action. It's starting now as Paris Saint-Germain get the game underway. Paul Lasner. Now Bernat. Verratti. Probing with the pass. He's in. Well, they have cleared the danger. It was a decent opportunity, I think. They're taking up their positions now to deal with this corner when it comes in. In goes the corner. He's just put it off target, just wide of that post.
Well, his teammates were convinced he was going to score there, I think.
Charbonnier. Promising forward play from them again. Now a chance to get a bit of width into this attack. Delivered into the box. Any danger to the goal has gone with that clearance. Pablo Sarabia. And the winger in this attack is Di Maria. Could whip it in from here. He went in well. Charbonnier. Well, now they can attack, and he's got support with him. Threads it through. Very brave goalkeeping, coming out like this.
Starting position was right, and he had a lovely turn of pace to narrow down the angle there.
Going wide to get some space, Neymar here. Must take the lead here. Well, they managed to get out of harm's way then, because it looked as though there was going to be some real damage done to them. Pablo Sarabia. Di Maria. Thomas Meunier can go in from here. Verratti. Squandering possession cheaply, really, with that pass. Thomas Meunier. Angel Di Maria. Pablo Sarabia. Neymar. Game still level, but the pressure might be counting. It's a difficult technique, And he didn't quite catch it.
Yeah, fair play for taking it on. Takes a bit of confidence to do that.
Lasner. Probing pass. Saw it coming, cut it out, good work. To the other flank. Pablo Sarabia. Verratti. Now he's got the ball, what's he going to do with it? Thomas Meunier. Neymar. Pablo Sarabia. Given away by PSG. Set up to play on the break now. Verratti. Pablo Sarabia. One of their better passers, and he's given it away here. Oh, he's cut that out well read.
Oh, look at those stats for PSG. Had so much of the ball so far.
He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. That's the breakthrough. It's been a very good start to this game, and they've got the goal that really their football has suggested would come. You wonder whether missing chances would leave them regretting those misses, but now they've opened the scoring, and you would feel that they'll go on and win from here. It's the kind of goal that forwards love, actually, because it rewards their ability to follow in, their anticipation.
Yeah, ends up being a simple-looking goal, but it wasn't. As you say, it was about anticipation.
At the moment, it's a bit of a holding-on situation for Paris Saint-Germain, but they can get to half-time and maybe recharge, reassess, and we'll see whether they're good enough to see it through in the second half. It is a corner, and they're going to have to defend it. Here comes the corner. He's gone for the volley, and it nearly paid off.
Yeah, really good technique there. Known for that kind of volley.
It's Marquinhos. Verratti. Neymar. Just a case of finding the spare man is always available in their own half, and the opposition letting them do this at the moment, although they are trailing. Mauro Icardi. Nothing wrong with that tackle. In fact, it was a terrific effort. Well, the signal's gone up for 2 minutes. Well, suddenly they could be on the counter-attack. Well, plenty of speed, but not much organisation. And the ball lost at a crucial time. And that's half-time. Signalled by the referee. Referee just checking everything is in order. And he blows for the second half to start. Lasner. Went in quickly there. That'll be a throw. I think he saved them there with that interception. Pablo Sarabia. Di Maria. Icardi. Well, this could be an opportunity. In behind the defence. Defender did well to get to it, but hasn't really finished the job. Icardi! And the goalkeeper very much on his game today.
Well, this is where managers really earn their money. In a losing situation, they've got to make a substitution. They've got to get it right, really, to have any chance of getting anything from the match.
They go short with the corner. And time for the defender to clear the cross. Looking to steal the ball off him, but he's very composed. That's a missed opportunity on the counter-attack. Verratti. Neymar. PSG trying to pull the strings with their passing here. That's a turnover of possession here.
Chance to go at the opposition with pace. Samuel Grandsir. Here's a chance to whip it in. They're coming in at the near post for the cross.
Well, the cross looked good, but it didn't turn out that way. Pablo Sarabia.
There's Angel Di Maria with some room out on the wing.
Read the play well to intercept.
Samuel Grandsir.
Great play from the attacker.
Room for the cross. A bit risky taking the touch here. Now needs to get it away. Icardi.
Verratti.
Mbappe. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Well, the referee might go back and speak to the offender there, but he's let the play go on with the advantage rule. Samuel Grandsir. Found good room out here.
Marvellous tackle. Good interception. And the interception is a vital one.
Well, suddenly they could be on the counter-attack. Well, plenty of speed, but not much organisation. And the ball lost at a crucial time.
Time ticking on. Just over 15 minutes to go.
That's a good ball. Switch the play with it. PSG almost playing for time now, just trying to keep the ball, manage the situation.
Yeah, slight nervousness within the stadium.
They've gone wide. Chance to get the ball in the box.
Put away, but not out of harm's way.
One last push from Paris Saint-Germain, you feel, just to keep the opposition at arm's length and confirm the victory that's looked likely throughout the game.
Di Maria. He's confident with the ball at his feet, isn't he? It's about decision here. Which player is he going to pass it to?
Still 7 minutes left on the clock.
And they've spread it out wide here. On the move and able to cut out the pass.
It's noticeable that the home supporters are trying to help their team in this situation. They're encouraged by the lead, but they're fearful perhaps that this team might lose it.
Well, they won't want to give any...
The break is definitely on. Oh, that's such a classy goal. They're in, they've scored. Oh, they're surely home and dry.
I'm sure the manager will be delighted with this. Fantastic teamwork, lovely ball through.
Restarting at 2-0.
Neymar. Gay. Pablo Sarabia. We've got 2 added minutes.
It's a good pass in behind the defenders. Looking for teammates in the middle.
He worked hard to get the cross in, but it didn't reach any of his teammates arriving in the middle. There we are, the final whistle has gone, and the game is over.
Great stadium, lovely evening, great to have you with us. Welcome. I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith has joined me for the commentary today. The football is from the carpets. The quarter-final is Montpellier against PSG.
Yeah, it's a one-off, 90 minutes, and no chance in a second leg in this tournament, so should be a really positive attitude from both sides.
Montpellier and their lineup for you. Geronimo Rulli is the goalkeeper. Pedro Mendes plays with Hilton in central defence.
And it's good to see that they've got two strikers looking to provide the goal threat for them.
Two changes for Paris Saint-Germain. Keylor Navas in goal. Thiago Silva plays with Marquinhos in central defence. Idrissa Gueye plays with Marco Verratti in the middle. In attack, Edinson Cavani partners alongside Kylian Mbappe, the two strikers. The teams are ready and bursting to get the game underway. Out in the wider areas at the moment, Edinson Cavani. And off he goes with some options. Clever ball. Turned onto the woodwork by the goalkeeper. Neymar on the set piece, the corner. Defender's done well here to clear the danger. Still a chance in there off the goalkeeper. Suke. Being closed down now. Blocked off the pass there. Trying to find the opening, which would be so crucial. Here's the chance to get in the cross. The shot is blocked. Taken by Di Maria. Punches it away. Very confident, even in his own defensive third, to keep the ball. Chance to go at the opposition with pace. Break still on. Looked so promising at the beginning, but came to naught. Verratti. Oh, he's cut that out well read. Set up to play on the break now. Here's the shot from distance. He's done well to block that. Neymar. Moving it nicely and productively here. Comes out off the goalkeeper. He's tackled well. It's a good challenge. This led to a corner. Put the corner in the middle. Wasteful pass, unforced error, really. Verratti. Cavani. Keeper's ball. Ferry. Threads it through. Oh, they couldn't keep possession. They've given it away. Verratti. Gay. Now Bernat. Mbappe. Could put them in front. Well, goalkeepers like action. There was plenty of action for him there. Here comes the corner. Well, he used the inside of his head well, but not the outside, off target.
Yeah, just slightly mistimed that one.
He's got some room out there. Now the possibility for a cross. And that is now a goal kick. Verratti. Neymar. Mbappe. One or two options now in forward areas for them. He's blocked that well. Corner given, and they'll be hoping to get this set piece right for a goal that will put them into the lead. Swung in from the corner. Pedro Mendes. Just a bit lax in possession. The save from Rulli in goal. Couldn't keep it in play, it's gone out for a throw. Now he can play it into the danger area. Looking a problem until the clearance was made. Gay. Verratti. Neymar. Idrissa Gana Gay will build up his patience. Time to get the ball in. Idrissa Gay. On to Verratti. Straightforward work for the goalkeeper. Holding it up nicely. Donald Mole. Well, the team with the ball have got a problem now. And he's seen the shot. He's done well to keep that out. And it's back for a corner again. Corner from Di Maria. It's a corner that's been wasted, really. Stopped at the near post. Gay. Neymar. Well, he's reached that spectacularly.
I thought that was in, Martin, I've got to say.
Delivered by Di Maria. No nonsense defending, it was needed. Verratti. When this quarter-final was drawn, we thought it would be a good contest. That's the way. Very good football here in France in this Coupe Nationale semi-final first half. And here we go for the second.
Yeah, can't wait. Went in the world that first half. Loads of good football to enjoy.
Edinson Cavani. Oh, there was an opening. Couldn't quite get the ball through it. Mole. Promising forward play from them again. Certainly playing well enough to get their noses in front here. Going to be a corner now.
Well, listen to the noise here. These fans haven't had too much to cheer of late in this match, but this could be a moment for them.
Hilton has a go here. And the keeper doing his job. Oh, mistake by the goalkeeper. Aim for those in the middle. Well,
Well, then it came with a swirl on it, and the keeper did well to flip it over the bar. And in it goes. Here's Pedro Mendes. A real opening for him. Oh, great work by the keeper. He's put in the corner. Oh, really close. Great technique there.
Oh, there's no finer sight than when you get that right. Unlucky.
Verratti. Cavani.
Made sure the pass wasn't completed.
Ferry. He went in well.
Interception here.
That's fair play. This is how they love to play on the break. Oh, it's a great goal!
Well, I didn't see this one coming. I thought the goal might be at the other end, but what a good finish it was.
So the first goal, it's 1-0. And it's been an hour of very good football here. We've still got 30 more minutes to go, and I'm sure we're going to enjoy that as well. It's time for the substitutes, I think, and the substitution for the home team here. That's cut out.
Yeah, the hosts with less possession, that's interesting. They've done so well. They've got some quick players in this team, and they broke out of defence with such pace. The manager will be delighted. The game plan is working perfectly.
Angel Di Maria.
Neymar. Teammates getting out of the way because they know he can dribble it here.
Defender has to be quick.
Well, it might be a good idea just to get a fresh player on and cement their position as they look to hold on to this lead.
Verratti.
Neymar. Mbappe.
Edinson Cavani.
He's got possession back for his team. Chance for a break in numbers.
Substitution that the home side want to make.
Neymar. On the move and able to cut out the pass.
Well, here we are, seeing a team really defend. Alan Smith.
Well, I know in some parts of the world they call this tactic lock.
Great ball. Off the post. That's an important clearance.
So unlucky not to be level. But I've just seen one or two heads dropping. I don't know if they're losing a bit of belief, this team.
Not too much time for extra touches here. Very Saint-Germain given the throw. And the manager, Alan, is making this change here. Substitution will take place.
He's played really well. He's a thorn in the side of those opposing defenders and took his goal really well.
Oh, can he get it away here? Strong, powerful clearance.
Now the countdown is to 10 minutes left. It's a terrific effort by the home side here. They've just kept their noses in with good vision. Men in the middle frustrated because that cross has gone straight behind. Well, the team that are in front are going to try and keep in front with a change here. The player being brought on from the bench. It is a real problem for PSG. Can't find the equaliser.
Yeah, this is a team used to winning, and I'm not sure they know.
Threads it through. It comes out off the... Oh, they've got their equaliser. That's the very least they deserve from this game. Time ticking away from them. But they've found a way. They've dominated the play. They've had so much of the ball. But the opposition
have been defending gallantly, but that resistance has finally been broken.
You can't be too critical of the keeper, but he just needed some help from his defenders there.
It is level. Both sides have scored here now. Can find some space here on the flanks. He's taken the ball out of play. There was no challenge on him.
Well, he's given the ball away here unnecessarily.
Well, it's here to be won for Paris Saint-Germain, although time's against them. Neymar, a great chance to go in front. On this late stage, what a miss!
Oh, I think the pressure's got to him. He knew that that was so important, that chance, that was possibly the winner. But he's fluffed his lines.
Verratti. Neymar. Going forward well. Chance to put it in the box from here. Draxler! Got his head to it well, but no power.
Did well to get there first, to find...
90 minutes up. And it's... The coaches have had their say. Both teams back on their feet. They were looking rather tired as we waited for extra time, which now begins. And they've got a man out wide. It's about decision here. Which player is he going to pass it to? It's a weak cross, really. Not getting past the first defender. Ambroise Oyongo. Getting the ball back and thinking attack straight away. The coach is very disappointed because he could see the potential, as we could see from the commentary position. But possession lost now. Neymar. Lovely ball. Icardi. Well, it was the final ball to set up the chance, and it would have been, but for the interception. Oyongo. Given away once more. Angel Di Maria. This is excellent from Paris Saint-Germain. No nonsense defending, it was needed. Neymar. Great tackle. Maybe the counter-attack is on here. A couple of teammates up in support. That's a missed opportunity on the counter-attack. And up goes the board. There'll be 2 added minutes. They've lost the ball. Promising forward play from them again. Looking to use the full width of the pitch in this attack. Quick-witted. No, it's offside. And it looks as though they might be in to score. Paris Saint-Germain are ready to make a switch now. Been a really good match, this. And we reached... Down to the last 15 minutes now as we go into the second half of extra time. Careless there. Congre. Keegan Dolly. Threads it through. Opportunity now. The chance to put in a decent cross, but he's actually put in a wasteful one. Neymar. Bernat. Pablo Sarabia. Now Bernat. Mbappe. Icardi. He's left one behind. It's good work this, as they chase a go-ahead goal. Lovely ball from Neymar. It's gone out and the referee's pointed for a corner. It's wonderful for the players, this kind of support. It's great for us commentating as well, because it gives us a real atmosphere to get up. Keeper goes for a punch. Oyongo. Keegan Dolly. Delors. They can be quick on the break now. I think the cross is on. He's in here. That's marvellous goalkeeping. And the scores are still level this late in the game.
Well, he's one of the best in the business, this keeper, and he's just showed us why.
Corner swung in. It's not really away. Poor clearance. Two more minutes to play of added time. Camara! Good work by the goalkeeper. Well, after all the action. This will be the first penalty, and everyone watching to see how it starts. Oh, he's wasted it!
Oh, you feel for him, but it wasn't a good effort at all.
So it's his turn now from the spot. Well, he scored in the shootout. So next up to take the penalty. Good stop by the goalkeeper. Good save. Here's the next penalty taker. Battle of wits, won by the goalkeeper comprehensively.
Well, he's just made the wrong decision, and it was a really poor one.
Ready to... Oh, what a poor penalty, straight at the goalkeeper. Excellent penalty. Not worrying at all about the pressures of the shootout. Well, they've got a good penalty taker in this fella. What a moment for the penalty taker. He has to score, otherwise it's curtains. That's a good penalty, isn't it? Well, he knows now. One successful shot, and they've won it. And he scored, and they've won it.
Well, just when you need a cool head, he has provided it. Tremendous excitement here in France. We've reached the semi-final stage of the French Cup. Who will get through to the final? So don't go anywhere. We'll have all the action as Marseille face PSG, and it's live. Our venue for our football today, it's Marseille, the Stade Vélodrome. Martin Tyler here. Alan Smith, as usual, has joined me. I'm delighted to say our football is a semi-final match in the Cup. Marseille against PSG. Well, you get to this stage where the pressure's cranked up, and both managers will be hoping their players can follow the tactical orders, that they don't tighten up, that they can play with the freedom that they have so far.
Marseille's lineup. Steve Mandanda starts in goal. Jordan Amavi starts with Hiroki Sakai at the back. Florian Thauvin starts. He was man of the match in his last game. And just one up front for them today. Paris Saint-Germain made one change. Keylor Navas in goal. Thiago Silva plays with Marquinhos in central defence. Idrissa Gueye plays with Marco Verratti in the middle. In attack, Mauro Icardi joins alongside Kylian Mbappe, the two strikers. The kickoff from Marseille. Now he's switched the point of attack here. Bernat. Verratti. Sakai. Really good defending. If he hadn't touched it, it was a goal.
Now, one of the keepers thanking him for that bit of closing down by his defender.
Angel Di Maria. Just put too much weight on the pass, I think. Overhit. Gueye. Here's Icardi. Di Maria. What a chance to take the lead. The coach promised a fast start. And look what's happened. You've seen that goal, and it's really been coming right from the kickoff.
Well, he's not going to miss from there. He was concentrated, had his head down, good connection.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. Paris Saint-Germain in front. Well, when these two clubs meet, Alan, I think we have to remind ourselves and remind all our listeners that there is a huge interest in football in Marseille. I mean, they've had their ups and downs, but it's a proper football city, in the venue for countless mega matches. But the mega money is with PSG.
That's certainly true, Martin. I mean, you mentioned the Marseille fans. The passion, it's something to behold, and they've got a wonderful stadium now to show that passion.
Thauvin. Hiroki Sakai. And the tackle there is successfully done. Here's Icardi. Probing pass. Neymar. And here's the shot. Steered in very classily.
A goal from Neymar, and this is a difficult skill to place it from that distance outside the box with that accuracy. Superb.
Well, they want to see this again, this goal. Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Read the play well. Icardi. He's got it away. Here's Marquinhos. Verratti. Neymar. Mauro Icardi. He will be furious with himself for such a poor pass. Lost the ball. It's a poor touch. Benedetto. Hiroki Sakai. They can be quick on the break now. Rongier. Tovan. Now, can he take them on? Maybe cut in for a shot here. Payet! The ball's loose. Goalkeeper made the save, but he couldn't hold it. Just the kind of reaction from the supporters, the kind of reception you'd have expected given the history. Tovan. Looking for a through ball. And the interception is a vital one. Oh, what a touch by the defender.
He was so quick to get into position, to get his body in the way there.
Cut out the pass. He's hung on to the ball there cleverly. Neymar. In on the goalkeeper. And the referee looks to his assistant, who's got the flag up. It's offside. Verratti. Neymar. Hiroki Sakai. It's a very good interception. Striding forward, purposefully. Could get the ball into the box now. Payet. Put away, but not out of harm's way. Coming into the penalty area now. That's a shame, because in the end, that'll go down as a poor cross, really. Benedetto. Tovan. Well, that goal puts them on the comeback trail, possibly. Deficit cut to just one goal now, and they'll be hoping to use the time profitably. You never know, maybe turn this around totally.
Well, it was a decent move, and to get some space in a crowded penalty area.
And we restart the game 2-1. Hiroki Sakai. Just one or two anxious shouts from the Paris Saint-Germain bench. Pleased, I'm sure, down there that the team are leading, but they're not really dominating in this game. And one or two suggestions that the second half might be a problem for them. Set up to play on the break now. They've got the ball back by that interception. Payet. Benedetto. And the tackler. Half-time in the semi-final. A narrow lead. Paris Saint-Germain start the second half. Gay. Bernat. Mbappe. Here's Icardi. That's a wonderful tackle.
Yeah, as you can see, Marseille enjoying lots of possession, but I've been a bit disappointed with them so far. As we've shown, they've had lots of the ball, but they just haven't been inventive enough with it. They've moved it on too slowly, made it too easy for the opposition to get back in shape.
Payet with the cross. Headed back across goal. Routine for the keeper. Gay. Given away by PSG. Benedetto. A good piece of defending with the interception. Maybe to set up a counter-attack. Sakai. He has cleared it well. Idrissa Gana Gueye. Mbappe. Mbappe taking on a couple of opponents now. Payet. Well, we're 2/3 of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go. Well, now they're behind. They've got to try and switch things around. And here comes a substitution. Verratti. It's a heavy touch. Here's Marquinhos. A bit predictable with the passing and the opposition able to deal with that. They might have played him in here. Nicely lined up for the set-piece specialist here with this free kick. Sliding in and taking his part in the game into a dangerous territory, really.
You've just got to be so careful now when you do go to ground in...
Tried his luck! He's hit the frame of the goal. Oh, good save. And he's clung onto the ball as well.
Could easily have been even Stevens, but if they keep on playing how they are, it won't be far away, that equaliser.
Mbappe. Tackle goes in. Camara. Benedetto.
Well, it's a nice bit of skill, but the defending, well, it was woeful.
Payet. Slipping it through. And that was pressure for the goalkeeper from that through ball. And 20 minutes to go. Angel Di Maria with some space in the wide area. Well, he's made sure that that attack came to nothing. Thauvin. Florian Thauvin. Thiago Silva. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. Substitution coming up for Marseille. Valentin Rongier. Surely! Oh, it's a tremendous goal. Ruled out here, it was offside.
Well, the lad took it well, but quite rightly the linesman flag goes up.
Mauro Icardi. Julian Draxler. Gay. Mbappe. He's confident with the ball at his feet, isn't he? That's easily stopped by Mandanda. You need to concentrate right to the final whistle in matches such as these, high-quality games. Paris Saint-Germain will be surely aiming to do that, just to protect their lead until they get across the finishing line. Verratti. Icardi. The shot gets blocked. Not good from PSG in possession.
Oh, listen to the atmosphere in here. The fans certainly doing the bit to spur it.
Looks to shoot. For Marseille, these are very testing times, troubled times really, and the fans trying to help them.
Yeah, these fans expect better, and I think they're entitled to have expected better from what they've seen today.
Amavi. Rongier. Mauro Icardi trying to steer it through. And Draxler can drive on goalwards now. What a brilliant goal. And they are the dominant force now. And there should be no way back for the other team.
Oh, the crowd appreciating that. And so are his teammates. What a good finish and what a good ball through to him.
Just a reminder, 3-1 it is now, the scoreline. Good way to nick the ball back. Quick thinking. And they've done it. They've got through. Here's Icardi. Probing pass.
This is the big day in French football. The final of the French Cup, the one the fans have really been looking forward to. Stay with us. We'll have all the action for you here on EA TV, and it's live. It is the big day. It's finally arrived. Martin Tyler here along with Alan Smith to provide you commentary for this final. It should be a spectacular final. It's Metz against PSG.
Yeah, two teams that have been extremely watchable throughout this tournament. Two teams that have scored goals, excited the fans. No wonder it's a full house here. Can't wait for this one.
Always a great talent, Neymar, but as he's got older, more and more responsibility, and he shoulders it well.
I think he does, and he relishes the big occasion, the big stage. We've got one here.
Here's the way Metz are going to line up today. They're 11 players. Well, we've gone with a 4-3-3 formation here for them. Is that the way you see it, Alan?
Yeah, I mean, it can be adjusted. It could almost be a 4-5-1 if they decide to come over all defensive, this team. But if they're on the front foot, that three up front can cause the opposition back four some problems.
Renaud Coad. Certainly wanting to find a teammate, but he's just found an opponent. He's screened the ball well there. It's run out of play beyond those in the middle for a throw. Verratti. Neymar. That's another turnover here. He made that look like a poor pass with a very good interception. Cut out the pass. Neatly intercepted. It'll be a throw. Well, they're trying to put some pressure on him now, the attackers. Payot. Well defended, not just getting across, he thought quickly as well. Verratti. Gay. Cavani. It's good attacking play, this, from them. That's poor play at the end of a promising move. So now a goal kick to come. Payot. Diallo. Renaud Coad. It's good work, this, as they chase a go-ahead goal. Neymar. Neymar can go on here. Paris Saint-Germain given the throw. Verratti. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. Well, they look promising there in that wide area, but the defender's done well. Payot, able to make the interception. An opportunity here. There's some space to work the ball into. And the goalkeeper got across to it. Swung in from the corner. It is a corner that's too close to the goalkeeper. He'll catch them all day. Payot.
play by Paris Saint-Germain to win the ball back.
Cavani. On to Neymar. That's proper clearance. Well away from the danger zone.
He's got that well out of harm's way. Neymar. Gay. Verratti. Idrissa Gana Gay. On the attack here. Edinson Cavani. And that will clear the danger.
Not been the most entertaining, and it's been very even as the possession stats bear out. Will we get to see some goals, a bit more excitement from here on in?
Probing the pass. First goal in our final today.
Oh, didn't he take it well? He's got to be delighted to produce on a big stage like that. Oh, no wonder he goes over to thank the lad who set him up there, because that was a wonderful move. I think they practiced that one on the training ground.
Paris Saint-Germain in front. At the moment, it's a bit of a holding-on situation for Paris Saint-Germain, but they can get to half-time, maybe recharge, reassess, and we'll see whether they're good enough to see it through in the second half.
Made sure the pass wasn't completed. And then he went, just diverted it away. Good vision. Played in the clear. Threw everything behind that shot and frustrated that it wasn't quite on target.
Well, if he keeps getting in those kind of areas, I'm sure he'll score pretty soon.
Chance to work it from the flanks.
Trying to get behind the defenders to get in a good cross.
Letting the shot go! It's bounced back off the bar. Kept his concentration, the goalkeeper, and because of that, kept hold of the ball.
Yeah, he seems to feel the goal, this lad. He's quite an imposing keeper.
Must be a goal! And it's all level now in the cup final.
Yeah, it's turning into the spectacle we hoped it might be. Oh, I do think they needed that just before half-time, or else confidence would have been low.
It is level. Both sides have scored here now. Big trophy at stake here in France today. Teams ready to go, and here they do go for the second half of the Coupe Nationale here in France.
Oh, the crowd haven't quietened down, and I don't think the players will either. A little bit of animosity in that first half.
Payot.
Patient play as they try to get the goal that will put them in front. It's an excellent cross. One pass away from being a great move. He's won it back easily. This does look promising. Slip through. Needs to say cool.
Oh, an important interception that. Julian Draxler.
And it's Draxler who gets away. Real opening now. And they've gone in front.
We'll have to put a marker down, and the marker down with a fantastic goal. Well, he's not going to miss from there. He was concentrated, had his head down, good connection.
Harry Saint-Germain in front. Trying to stretch the opposition using the wider areas here. Renaud Coad. Using his physical power to protect the ball. It's
about decision here. Which player is he going to pass it to? This could be the leveller. Very good piece of work by the goalkeeper to turn that away from danger. Here comes the corner. Only partially cleared, so there's still some problems for them. Verratti. Payot. Diallo. Really snatched at the shot, and it's gone well wide. Idrissa Gana Gueye. Bit predictable with the passing and the opposition able to deal with that. Here's Icardi. Given away by PSG. In comes the challenge. Intercepted well. Under some pressure, he shielded it well. Well, space to get the cross in. Compliment the defender, but not the player trying to cross it. Julian Draxler. That's another turnover here. They're looking for a hero here, this team.
Well, the manager on the sidelines has made his intentions clear. He's waving quite a few...
Well, here it is! Well, the reward is a goal. Winning the ball high up the pitch.
Well, we could see it coming, I think. I think even the team that's just conceded could see it coming because they kept on losing the ball. Dangerous areas there.
Small fry they might be, but they've had a big moment here and they're level.
Yeah, they've got great spirit within this team. They would not lie down, and who knows now.
Well, it's level again in the match. What a roller coaster ride it's been. Here's Icardi. Di Maria could get the ball into the box now. Shots on here. Now that's a great block.
Well, coming into this game, I thought it was going to be really tight, and certainly it has been for possession. You can see there. It's really difficult to separate these two sides at the moment, but certainly not been short on entertainment.
Here's Icardi. Mbappe. PSG have given the ball away. Throw in for Paris Saint-Germain. There's been plenty of warming up going on, and now I think one of the substitutes will be brought into the game. Neymar. Proper defending, under some pressure. In a deeper role at the moment, Mauro Icardi. Attacking now. Di Maria. Mbappe! Pushed back out into play. Safety first there. 10 minutes left of regular time. Looking down at the benches, yeah, there's going to be a change. We've got a substitution shortly to come. Well, now they can attack, and he's got support with him. No threat now. Draxler.
let it go. That's brave of him.
He's put his body on the line there. Well, sometimes you just have to clear it like that. Safety first. Set up to play on the break now. There's only a minute to go.
Well, there'll be 2 added minutes.
Pushing forward again in the search for a winning goal. Well, Alan, here's the substitution now.
He's done more than his bit. He's played well, got himself a good equalising goal and hit the woodwork too.
Well, that's when you need a defender to show his class, and he's done just that. And the team's level as the referee blows his final whistle.
Who's going to be the fitter of these two teams as we go into extra time now?
They're disgusted, aren't they, the fans, that the ref hasn't pointed to the spot there.
Mauro Icardi. Gay.
Julian Draxler.
Here's Icardi. Idrissa Gana Gay. Patient play from them.
Well, that is a free kick. And they've got a chance to really make the most of that decision.
Oh, here we go, Martin. It's Neymar.
Tried to steer it in, but it's past the post.
Yeah, all the good players put those kind of misses out of their mind and come back again and do better next time.
Julian Draxler.
Edinson Cavani. Mbappe. Taking on the defenders. Di Maria. Well, stop the cross was the shout, and the defender did that.
And he gets the head to it, but can only knock it out of play.
Icardi. Defender blocks the cross.
Yes, it's another throw here.
Plenty of space out wide, and they're going to use it. But the cross could come in here.
Nice return pass.
Not a threat at the moment, but they have got the ball, and that, I suppose, is a threat. Was an opportunity to really put some pressure on the defenders, but the ball was a woeful one, too high. And here's the shot. Super block. Cleverly done. Well, the player's broken down now. Well, they couldn't keep possession. They've given it away. Oh, it's whipped in early here.
I had a chance really to... Second period of extra time to come. And still the chance. They've got their energies, what's left of them, back together again. And here we go with 15 minutes left. Neymar. Mauro Icardi. Game still level, but the pressure might be counting.
Mbappe!
And the referee spotted that deflection. He's pointed for the corner.
In goes the corner. No nonsense defending, it was needed. Tight scenario here on the ball. Mauro Icardi. Angel Di Maria. Neymar. Icardi finding himself in midfield. On the attack here. Di Maria wanted to go for the strength in the shot, but he needed some direction.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't shoot, you don't score, but he's got to do much better.
On my watch, 6 minutes to go in the second period of extra time. Angel Di Maria. Mbappe. Not good from PSG in possession. There are 4 minutes left in the second half of extra time. Room now out on the wing. 1 or 2 players arriving in the middle. Good defensive play, no cross and no danger now. And it is the Mets fans who are cheering as the clock counts down.
They really have been in good voice today.
And it's a touch over the bar. Well, now it's a corner, and this late on it represents a chance. Corner played into the middle. Turned away by the goalkeeper spectacularly. Difficult for the defender against the player who wants to... Could be the winner. That is a fantastic goal.
Well, talk about timing. Not too much left on the clock. That might just be the winner. Well, they would have come into this game probably expecting to lose. All of a sudden now, they see glory.
Well, that's it. They've won the cup. Great jubilation, and understandably so. They've come a long way to get their hands on this trophy, and now it is theirs.
Yeah, fully deserved for me. It was a really compelling battle out there. But those boys worked extremely hard for their rewards. No wonder they're delighted.
What a brilliant final it was too. Played in a wonderful spirit. Great credit to the game. Wonderful scenes of joy here. And no wonder they're milking the moment.